Graphics, sounds, and the controls aren't too bad either. They may seem a little dodgy at first, but trust me, they could be worse. The only problem with the PC game is that you really need the world's fastest computer to run it well. Otherwise, the animation does become jerky, making the game hard to play from a driver's point of view. But other than that, it's great and looks to be the beginning of a series of racing games from Papyrus, 82.
The camera angles are the best yet, with just about every conceivable aspect of NASCAR taken into account. A racing fan's must for Christmas, 85.
From the very beginning of the Zone, there's always been that one thing we love more than anything else. Cheating.
I hate soccer games, but this cheat will actually make FIFA Soccer on the Mega CD fun. So here it is. At the options menu, you can punch in this code to play as the Dream Team. A, B, B, C, C, A, and A. Or select Crazy Ball with C, A, B, C, C, B, A, and C. And now you can go really crazy.
And speaking of cheats, here's a man who has no morals. He's a disgrace to the Zone, and of course, is the only man that could lose an elephant in a tea towel. He's Mudley, and this is The Buzz.
Oh, cut to me too early, fellas. We're not supposed to go to The Buzz yet. Anyway, since we're here, this is my friend Alfred. Alfred, say hello. Bit lost for words. Probably because he hasn't got a mouth. Anyway, I realised that we haven't run a competition last week on this Zone. Here I am, waiting to draw prizes, give things away, and we haven't even run a competition. So I'm going to run one right now. It's for this all-new World of Lemmings game. That's right. It's a new Lemmings game. It's pretty cool. It's for your PC. It's about, well, there's 3 tribes that land on this World of Lemmings. There's the Shadow tribe, the Classic tribe, and the Egyptian tribe. That's right, I remember all 3. That is 3. Yeah, that's 3. It's that counting thing again. And they've landed on the new World of Lemmings, and you can play all of them. Now, to win one of 5 copies, all you have to do is write into us here at the Zone, and we're going to call it the Grommet Comp. Perfect. We're going to call it the Grommet Comp, and write down the 3 tribes that have just landed. And if you didn't hear me before, there's the Shadow tribe, the Classic tribe, and the Egyptian tribe. That's right, I remember all 3. That is 3. Yeah, that's 3. Oi! That's unfair, that's cheating, that's unjust. Well done. I'm proud of you guys. Anyway, last week I told you about the Sega promotional nights that they are running called the If You...
You are now entering
Zone.
Now, the next review you're about to see might seem slightly familiar to a few people. Not because Amos is reviewing it, because he's not, but because this game has been around before, but never like this. What am I talking about? Well, Mega Bomberman.
Finally, the little mad bomber has made his way into the Mega Drive, this time in Mega Bomberman. Now, you might be wondering what the difference between this version and previous versions is. And if you're not, I'm going to tell you why anyway. Beside the different sceneries and the fact that it's on the Mega Drive, not a lot has changed from the other versions.
The gameplay is still the same. Run around leaving bombs everywhere and try to blast your way past countless enemies and levels. In order to do this, the game leaves several helpful objects around, like roos, extra bombs so you can drop more than one at a time, speed blast length so that the flames go further when the bombs go off, and extra men. All these little goodies help make the toughest levels a little easier to cope with. But how hard are the levels?
They're tough. It basically drops you headfirst into the deep end of trouble, and you must figure your way out of the mess. Bomberman could be considered one of the best platform-thinking strategy games ever, combining a great arcade game with the art of strategic warfare.
The graphics and sprites are large and easy to follow and see, with the animation being really smooth. And the scenery graphics are well detailed and easy on the eyes without being boring. And the controls are fantastic. It's so easy that even Mel understood it.
Watch it, buddy. This game is incredibly addictive, not to mention incredibly challenging, even for the best game players around. Play it in 1-player or 2-player mode. It will take time to complete, so it's definitely worth its money. 86.
Well, what more can be said? Let's play. 83.
Stuff. 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 Oh, mate, I like that word so much. In fact, I like it so much, I think I'll do the segment myself. Or with Mud is good too. Mud is good too. Cool. Mate, the 3DO blaster. Stuff. The new 3DO blaster from Creative.
For your PC.
Pretty cool, man. If you've got a PC, you just whack it in there, you've got a CD-ROM drive, perfect. You just whack it in there, and it's just 3DO on your PC.
What sort of CD-ROM you got, Eds?
Oh, I don't know, some third-party CD, just CD-ROM drive. Yep,
Yeah?
yep, triple speed.
It's not a Creative.
No?
It's not a specific Creative. This works with only one Creative CD-ROM drive. So if you've got that very one specific CD-ROM, only one CD-ROM drive, you can run this. No, you have to buy...
So my CD-ROM drive doesn't work?
No, you have to buy a specific CD-ROM drive.
How much are the CD-ROM drives, man?
Well, I don't know, but it must be a lot because they couldn't afford to send us one. Just to try it out for a few weeks.
That's big bucks, man.
That's big expensive.
Well, I mean, the 3DO blaster then, it's got to be cheap. What is it, a couple hundred?
No. It's more expensive all up than buying a normal 3DO. And you can't use, like, the guns with this.
Oh, but the guns for Lethal Enforcement, man, and
for Mad Dog McCree.
Mad Dog, you can't use those.
No.
And
no. You can play normal 3DO games. It is a normal 3DO, but you can't use any of the, like, the other equipment.
But you can't take
with
it over your mate's house now, too,
No,
because it's in your PC.
That's right. So it's got to stay at home, works only off your computer screen. You've got to have a specific CD.
If you're playing Shining Force 2 and you're having trouble talking to Dr. Rhodes, then try this. Find the wooden plank, then go to the village of Ribble and stand next to the tree. Select the plank and instead of pressing your C button, press the A button to use it. This will open the shrine under the tree, and here you'll find the Achilles sword. Pick it up, go back to the doc, and he'll now talk to you. And if the doctor's the only one who's not talking to you, then you've definitely got problems.
We like to think of the Zone as a thinking person's program. However, we know we can't fool all of the people.
Now, for those of you who fell in love with civilization on the PC, then colonisation won't be far away from your fingertips. The long-awaited sequel is set to do wonders to the PC gamers out there.
As the name suggests, colonisation, create a new nation, is exactly what you do. This story of discovery is set in the 1400s when, I guess you could say, colony exploring was a pretty big pastime. And the empires of the day looked to own or run everything known to man. Your task is to play the colonist, ruler and diplomat, facing the new challenges and frustrations of the building of an independent nation.
Set up trade routes, forge friendships with natives, traders and other countries. Start out by choosing one of the European powers of the era, be it Spain, England, France or Holland, and use the wealth wisely to create your own power and riches. The gameplay of this entertaining strategy SimCity is addictive and challenging, without a hint of ever becoming boring.
The fact that you can see everything on the screen at once and in clear detail just helps this game along to becoming the perfect game for the thinking gamer. It looks great and it plays very well. And although the game begins slowly, as most of these kind of games do, the more you stick with it, the more enjoyable it becomes. I actually had to tear myself away from it just to tell you about it. It's that good. And if this is what the new simulation builder games are like, then converting the average arcader won't be any problem at all. 93.
The sounds aren't what I expected, but who wants loud, noisy sound effects when planning strategies and colonies anyway? Overall, this game is truly a great sequel, and hopefully we will see more games like these in the future. 91.
There's nothing better than when you're playing a game when you find a secret level. Now, we've got an absolute beauty for you. It's for Urban Strike. Here it goes. At the password screen, enter 9, N, H, L, G, B, W, 6, S, Y, and then L. And this will take you where no one's ever gone before.
I mean, that's where I'd go too if I ran away from home. Cool. No, cool. I'll send somebody down right away. Yep, Matt. Yeah, found him. He's at time zone. Cool. Hey boss, check this out, man. This is the hugest game in the whole world.
Oh, no, I can't, man. This is like Sega. I'm not supposed to.
Hard when you got to reload. Yeah, it's Sega. So what? Come and play it. You've reviewed Sega games before. This is the latest Sega game in the arcades, and it is called Virtual Cop. Don't shoot people like him because you lose lives, right?
The deal is pretty much to waste as many gangsters as you can while trying not to get killed yourself.
It's pretty much like Mad Dog McCree and Lethal Enforcement, which is on the Sega also. But as you can see, this is virtual reality, and it's huge.
the polygon graphics definitely look a lot better than like digitized images of cheesy actors on some of those other games around, let me tell you.
Yeah, what he said. You can shoot windows like that. There's heaps of different levels. It's $3 a pop. It's a huge game. In fact, I caught my mum down here the other day. She was playing and she reckons it's excellent.
Now, other weapons you can get, as well as the standard revolver, are shotguns, machine guns, and an automatically reloading gun. So you can really power up.
And you can continue as many times as you want if you've got the money.
And if you're good enough. It really is amazing. It's like being in a full-on action movie or something. What do you reckon, Mark?
I reckon I got a rifle. I'm going to kill everyone. This is huge. You'll notice there's no blood, so I wouldn't really call this a violent game. This has got the same Model 2 board as Virtual Fighters. It costs you $3 a pop, and it's exclusive to Time Zone. So I suggest you get down here straight away and check it out. But don't shoot any innocent people.
Otherwise you lose alive.
Yeah, otherwise you die. And what fun's that?
Not much at all, actually.
I don't know. I'm about to die in a minute. Got him. No.
Think of Animaniacs. Think of Katrina Roundtree. Guess what? This game doesn't have anything to do with that crazy bodacious babe from What's Up Doc, but it's still one of the craziest games around. So here's a few hints to get you around it. In Studio 1, when you're at the water stage, it's really important to jump onto the lights only when your boat is below you. If this is done right, it doesn't matter whether you jump or not, you won't end up as an anchor at the bottom of the sea. Another hint is to hit the elephant with a hammer to make him sink, but you've got to stay near your boat to make a quick getaway. When you're at the waterfall, jump all the way to the far right log and ride it all the way down to the bottom. Jump into the cave with a button and hit it with a hammer. Now jump onto the logs systematically until you get back to where the door is now opened. Jump into the room and make your way to the next section. Easy, hey? Now try doing it backwards.
We'd like to welcome him back from his recent holiday, and I understand he even did a few stand-up comedy gigs while he was gone. Here's Amos reviewing Pitfall. Oh, and the other guy's Tim.
From the platforming world of Sony for the Mega Drive, SNES, and the soon Mega CD, we have a game born from the Atari 2600 Classic with Pitfall Harry, and it too is called Pitfall. The story is roughly this. You, Harry Jr., must find and rescue your dad, Harry Sr., from the clutches of the evil spirits. Sound easy? Well, it ain't. This is definitely a platform game for the more experienced game player.
I'll say, and even the best of game players are going to find this game tough. You must work your way through over 10 levels, continually honing your skills at this well-controlled game, mastering the art of each of your different weapons, such as mystic bombs, boomerangs, rocks, and whips, and even getting the hang of bungee jumping. And just when you're nearing the end of a level and thinking you're home and hosed, there's end-of-level bosses that'll have you pulling your hair out piece by piece.
Speed, animation, graphics, this game has got the best of everything. And the game is so smooth, you'll be excused for thinking it's baby's butt. Wherever the main sprite moves, he goes with style, with more than one expression for the same circumstance. This is a must for an experienced platform freak, 88.
But wait, there's more. Hidden in the game itself is the original Atari 2600 game Pitfall Harry, and if you stay tuned to the zone, we'll show you how to get there. Overall, this game is cool, but be warned, it's catered only for platform grinders. 80.
Well, it's time to do the commercial break thing, but we'll be back, because it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Oh! Matt! Shut up, mate. Shut up. Just shut up. Anyway, we have had heaps, I'm talking heaps of phone calls, letters, people have been writing in because a couple of weeks ago we showed you the behind the scenes of Donkey Kong Country. Well, because it's such a huge game. I mean, think about it. It's just the hugest game. I love it. My dad loves it. My mum loves it. My little sister loves it. All my family love it. And I've got a big family. But anyway, they love... Would you like to see the prototype board? That's all I'm going to say. Would you like to see the prototype board? Have a look at this. Huge. This is a prototype board. There's 8 chips on this, 4 meg each, which makes it a 32 meg game, the biggest game ever. This 32 megs allows us to do a variety of action and a variety of backgrounds. We have snow levels,
jungle levels,
the pyramid type levels,
cave levels,
the forest levels,
the industrial levels,
underground factories, all kinds of bizarre places that you wouldn't expect to find on an island.
Yeah, it does. We've got a bunch of guys that call it goodies. These guys help you out. We got Ramby, who's a rhinoceros, who bashes through some walls, helps you find some hidden areas. We got Winky the frog. He's bad. He can jump on top of electricity.
Espresso either.
Yeah, we got Espresso. That's an ostrich, a flying ostrich with these little bitty wings and goes flapping along top of the screen. We have a lot of other special effects we do as well. On the snow level, we have 12 different layers of snow going back and forth. We have forest levels with parallax scrolls for dimension in the game.
How did this project get started?
Visited my friends at Rare. Rare's been working with Nintendo for a number of years, and Tim Stamper, the head creative person there, was telling me about an idea he had to make a game out of fully rendered characters.
Tim, I was just curious as to how you made them look so real.
Because we're based in Twycross, we have a zoo about 2 miles away.
Ah, you went to the zoo.
The zoo, yeah, and had a good look at the gorillas and the monkeys, and with video cameras, it was pretty funny.
Hey, big fella. Hey, there's Diddy. Diddy and Donkey. Oh, get out of the way, Diddy. How's it feel to be the prototype, fellas?
Using advanced computers to produce a three-dimensional model that we can display on a computer screen.
So, what do you got to eat here? Well, today we got the cream of banana soup, the banana and peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, that was gross. But didn't that guy look like me? What do you mean he was better looking than I was?
Well, that's it for this week, but next week we'll have, well, I suppose you better watch next week. See ya, bye, I'm out here.
Hey, Ed!
Yes?
The makers of Mega Drive and Mega CD.
Yeah, right. Well, the Mortal Kombat 2 disgusting, sickly, cold and prickly moves are back again for another week. Isn't that right, boys? Men. They're men. Look at them. Of course they are. Anyway, so, to start off with, we're going to give you a raid move, and it's actually not a fatality or a babality or any such thing at all. In fact, it's just a plain old special move, very simple special move, but we particularly like it. It's very kind of defensive but combative move, and apart from that, it works really well here in the white zone, so we love it. Special effects, good vibe. Okay, Muttley, as Raiden. Now, Beth, you really want to hit Muttley's Raiden, don't you? You really want to smack him one good in the gob. You don't like him much lately. He's been saying a few things about your girlfriend. Hey, you're not happy. But, Mutt, you're not going to get scared. No. You're not going to panic. No. You're going to do the teleport. No. Exactly. Now, how would we go about that? Muttley, down, up. Now, smack him! Smack him! You've taken him by surprise. Dash. It's all about being tricky. Okay. Well, that's it for this. Coming up later in the show, we're going to show you a new move that we've actually stumbled across ourselves while having a bit of a whack on Mortal Kombat 2 out the back. Hey, boys, eh? Little tricky one nobody else knows about. Exclusive to the zone. We're actually going to turn Mutt into a chocolate eclair. Is that going to hurt?
Hey, it's the zone.
Well, Nick's back from overseas, which means it's time to get serious. No more losing reviewers, no more dancing in the office, no more silly cheats or yelling, hit him, punch him, hurt him. And if you believe that, then you probably believe that the Mutster is a wicked drummer. Oh well, sucks to be me.
I'm gonna take you to a place you've never been before.
It's a dream.
We're 3 minutes away from
We're now in the approach phase. Everything looking good.
31 seconds, and we're
Still looking very good.
Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it.
Play good. Very latest information on an amazing show.
Reaching out into other worlds.
I know you're gonna dig this. You are now entering Zone.
It's horrible. It's terrifying. It's a spanking new game from Sega.
Oh, baby!
I meant don't do that. It's called Da-da-da-da-da. That's it. You may be forgiven for mistaking this game for MechWarrior or Battletech because it's another one of those giant metallic robot suit games where you control the inside workings of the ultimate fighting battle units. Well, you weren't far wrong. Earth Siege is a game that will take not only brute firepower, although it does help, but strategic logic to complete.
Well, Muttley should certainly bother with this one. Once again in the future, man creates robotic cybrids with breakthrough technology in order to perform all the dangerous tasks well and accurately. But we always make the mistake of teaching our cybrids combat fighting strategies. You'd think we'd get the message by now.
The story goes on, but the bottom line is that you and your squad of Herculean warriors, or however you say that, that's a tongue twister, scout the remains of the Earth to deliver the much-needed heavy metal payback that the cybrids deserve.
Oh, revenge. Such a motive for a game.
Anyway, back to the game. You train all the new pilots for your squad, develop all the new tactics, and acquire necessary weaponry such as strategic, configured EM pulse cannons, 300 gigawatt lasers, and optically guided or lock-on missiles. Sounds impressive.
The animation is brilliant, with fluid 3-space animation with awesomely detailed texture-mapped and light-sourced hercs. The sceneries and battles are brilliant, with amazing pyrotechniques.
Receive your instructions via full speech on the CD version or add-on pack for the disc. Talk to any and all of your squad as you battle through 45 missions over 8 campaigns, all randomly generated enemy tactics and battle conditions, which guarantee that when you restart a level, it ain't just a rehash of the last time you were there. All that aside, it's an improvement on the old, and it's still improving. 86.
Nevertheless, if it's not your style, you'll probably hate it, even if it's pretty. For myself, it's not bad at all. I give it an 83.
Here's a cheat that is so big, I don't even know what it is.
Pitfall was recently reviewed by the Zone. Well, here's a play guide to help you get started. The first thing to remember is that there is no time limit, so it is very important to take the game slowly. This way, secret rooms, lost treasure, and other goodies can be found that are usually missed due to people rushing through it. Now, when you come to the Razorback, don't be afraid to jump backwards after you've jumped forwards. This way you can avoid the little rolling guide without any damage taken. Once you've beaten the monkeys, jump on the first bungee rope and push to the right. Here, you'll find a secret bonus. Once you've come to the tree with the hole in it, stop doing backflips and jump off to the left. Here you'll find another swinging vine leading to a heart and an extra man. When you fight the leopard, fire a couple of rocks and then jump. Repeat this and you should have him down to 0 in no time. Now that should get you started on Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. What's a Mayan?
Next week, Bev plays the sax. Melissa plays Bev. And Tim gets the sack. Stay tuned for more reviews, cheats, and play guides than a gamehead has the right to. Welcome back to our favourite and mine, Mortal Kombat 2. The particularly keeper spare pair of underpants handy moves. All right, now today Bev will perform for you as Reptile. Isn't that right, Bev? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As Reptile, the move where he grabs Muttley right like this, grabs him and just pulls him up, and the top half of him just goes blah over there, guts and all, and just his legs are left standing there. It's pretty gruesome, pretty impressive. Anyway, shall we go about this? How would we go about this? Oh, okay. We would do a forward, and a down, and a high kick. And... no, that's wrong. Oh, you have to be invisible, remember? That's better. Right, no, don't look at me like that. Okay, now that would be again, Bev. As Reptile, a forward, a down, and a high kick. And if successful, all that will be left is a spindly pair of legs. Well done, mate. Good work.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
He's wild. He's crazy. He's a madman with the rhythm of a jungle cat. He's Mutt, and this is The Buzz.
Hey, nice hat. Anyway, this is The Buzz, right? I'm supposed to give things away. Well, I started a competition last week. We're still giving things away. We're drawing the competition next week. That's right. It's the Grommet comp for the game's All New World of Lemmings. We'll give away 5 games, and all you've got to do is write the classic tribe, the Egyptian tribe, and the shadow tribe on the back of an envelope and send it in. Actually, that was the answer. I'm not even going to tell you the question. Just write those 3 things on. Perfect, you'll win something, trust me. Well, for all those people who thought the classification system is a virtual reality machine called the VR32, pretty tricky name that, is not just a rumour. Oh, no. Well, it seems that the headset has only got a dual tone display, which means 2 tones, red and black. So you can't see everything in full colour, and if it's a 32-bit machine, you want full colour. But on the same note, it is compatible with your SNES, or so they say. But seeing is believing. I haven't seen it yet, and I'll believe it when I see it. Now here's some good news for all you Doom freaks, like Bev. They are making a film version of the game Doom. This is correct, and it's going to be starring Big Arnie Schwarzenegger and Tom Berenger. That's what the rumour is. But me, I reckon I should be in it. That's it for the buzz. I'm Muttley.
Alec Baldwin movie coming out, The Shadow. We can't go see the film yet, unfortunately. It's apparently supposed to be really good. But if you come to Time Zone, you can play The Shadow, the pinball game. And let me tell you, I've just had a very, very quick jam, and it's one of the best pinball games I've ever played. Heaps of new and interesting things that I've never thought possible in a pinball game. Just check it out. 3 flippers, okay? Heaps of things to hit, heaps of things to shoot. Video game on top. I think it's excellent. In fact, I could go as far as to say that I do think it's the best pinball game I've ever played. Heaps of fun. But don't take my word for it. Bev.
He's right, you know. It's got heaps of stuff to do. I'm about to lose the ball here, hang on. Lock it up there. It's got heaps of lockups, so you can have heaps of multi-balls and things like that. Heaps of ramps to shoot. I have to agree, it's one of the best. It's not far off it. But don't take my word for it. Matt, come in here. Come and have a jam.
Okay, take the camera.
I don't know, I haven't played it before. But I'm really good at pinball games, actually. And considering our combined score is about 35,000, it means it's pretty hard, which means it's a good challenge, and something really weird's happening here. Which means it's a good challenge, so I think, yeah, why not? You have a grind. I mean, it's a penny, and pennies are only like $1 a play or $2 for a few plays, and Bev, I hope you've got that camera in focus. So yeah, come and check it out. It seems cool. Everything goes bang and pop. And there's like 4 looping choices. We'll get a close up of that in a minute. Where you can just do different things. It sounds really cool. Other guys had a go on and like it, so hey, you got 3 different opinions saying go for it. Anyway, we give this back to Ads. I'll take the camera, then we'll go back to Boom, and we'll finish this thing up. Come on, fellas. Okay, so what Matt said, $1 a play, $2 for 2 plays. Suppose that works out, doesn't it? Anyway, great game. Come and check it out.
Santa will never be the same again as he appears in yet another dodgy game. This one from the makers of Aero the Acrobat, Sunsoft. Days Before Christmas is just another platform game, using the well-known character to get it to sell. This won't even appeal to younger gamers, as Santa isn't always as kind and good-natured as the image would suggest.
Now that would really ruin the myth of old Mr. Claus for the younger kids. Santa is late for Christmas and goes around using his Mr. Saint Nick magic to uncover where the presents have been hidden. In his way, he takes on evil elves, snowmen, and other icy enemies in his quest to get to Christmas on time.
One thing that this game does have going for it is the fact that gameplay is so simple, so anyone from junior to grandpa can play it. But there's little gameplay to be had, which is a shame because the graphics and sounds are fairly good.
There's lots of Christmassy backgrounds, as well as the North Pole and reindeers, but there is simply no game to back up the artist's good work.
Days Before Christmas, besides showing you the evil side of both Santa and the season, is not one for the Chrissy stocking, unless some major gameplay is magically added between now and when Santa takes a flight around the world. I don't even think Santa could be happy with this one. 55.
Unfortunately, the gaming world has tried to cash in on a well-known character around Christmas time again. And again, they have failed miserably. Don't leave it under the tree. Try the bin instead. 50.
Give me some stuff!
Hey, Bev.
Hey, Mark.
He knows my name. When you're playing a game, do you like really getting into it?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, right in the thick of it.
That's right.
When you play a flight sim,
Mate, I'm Tom Cruise.
he likes getting into games. And you've got a PC.
I do.
Bev's a PC wizard. So, I've got a way of making the atmosphere really cool. What we do is you get your PC,
Yeah, got one.
some thumping speakers.
Two.
They're huge. And a bit of a stereo system. This is an amplifier, it's a big black box, it's huge. You connect it all up and you have got Atmosphere Plus. What you do is get a Sound Blaster cart in your PC.
That's right.
Sound Blasters work the best, eh, Bev?
Sound Blaster 16, Sound Blaster Pro, Sound Blaster 32.
Perfect, what he said. Right, connect it up via a cable that sort of looks like this. It's an RCA jack with a small headphone plug, which goes into the back of your computer. Plug that all into your amplifier stereo system, and then turn it up really loud. Now, if you really want to have some fun, what do you reckon we're going to do?
I reckon we play Doom.
We play Doom, and not only do we play Doom, we put the speakers facing our neighbour's house. We turn it onto a shotgun on Doom. We turn the sound right up. We blow the shotgun as many times as we can, and we watch the neighbours run. That's what I call fun. We're going to a play guide.
Okay, for all those people who can't get into the secret areas of Earthworm Jim, then check this out. On level 1, look for the place where the moose head is near the continue. Collect the continue, then go back up and whip the moose head. Here you'll be flipped into a secret shaft that leads to a cavern. Here you'll find heaps of guns and an extra man. Collect them and be gone. Piece of cake. Okay, that's just one of the secret areas in Earthworm Jim. And if you're lucky, we might bring you some more in the up and coming weeks. So stay tuned to the
Zone.
Gee, Muttley, you look really down, mate. What's up?
Well, I've got all these old games that I've played, played them to death and got through them, and I've got no money to buy new ones. I'm going to cry.
Mate, buck up, little camper. Did you know that you can take any one of your old games that you're bored to death with, and the nice guys at, say, Sight and Sound or any other game exchange place will actually give you credit on your games? You can take in, say, this game, and he might say, that's worth $40. You go down to the counter and check out any of the other $40 exchange games, and for $5, you can have a brand new game in replace of that game. Or, if you wanted a new one, say, Donkey Kong Country, you just take in, say, Zool, which you're bored to death of, and they'll give you credit towards Donkey Kong Country. How exciting is that? Or, you can use these old games as a frisbee. Sorry. Well, you can do that. Personally like my idea, but hey, I'll try anything.
Zone.
Sega issues an all.
What can I say? We tried to intro this game lots of different ways. I mean, we tried this. Mr. Nuts! And then we thought maybe this would work. There are a lot of platform games on the Mega Drive. One of them is Mr. Nuts. And it all boils down to one thing. There's only one way to introduce this game. Mr. Nuts.
Here's a game that is especially made for the younger game heads. So all you older ones, just sit back and relax while I give the lowdown to Mum and Dad on a cool game for Sister Sue.
There's no blood nor big ugly aliens to fight in hand-to-hand combat. It's simply a user-friendly squirrel called Mr. Nuts, who goes about his business gathering nuts for the winter. Nah, seriously.
This platforming game is that simple, and the only enemies are those natural enemies of the squirrel, such as bees, gophers, birds, and the like. And all you do is jump on them or throw nuts at them. It's more fun than violent, and is perfect to tie young children, aged 4 to 8 over, while you do other things.
The sprites are really big, and the characters are easily recognisable, as well as cute and funny. But unfortunately, for the older kids, it just doesn't cut much chop on the game scene, and doesn't offer much competition for the other more mature platformers out there.
It's strictly for the young, and is totally designed that way. The sounds are bright and graphics colourful. The squirrel ain't too bad either, as he goes his merry way of nut gathering and pest control. For the young, it's an 80. For the others, 50.
I tend to agree with that. It's about time they brought out something other than educational software for younger gamers. And Mr. Nuts is a prime example of the type of games that gaming companies should be aiming at the under 8s. For them, 81.
For all those arcade freaks out there that love golf, there's only one thing better than Major Title, and that is whipping everyone else's butt on Major Title Golf. And here's an easy way to do it on your SNES. The best way to do this is by choosing the all-round player to start with. Here's the guy in yellow. Now when you hit the ball, don't put your power up too high, because when it gets really high, it goes faster and a bit trickier. Make sure when you swing, you're as close to the white line as possible. Repeat this process depending how far away you are from the hole. Make sure to put your power down when you get closer or you hit it too far. When you're putting, make sure you check out the slopes on the green and take into consideration the wind factor. Usually take whatever the caddy recommends, as his choice is usually right. With these factors in mind, you will soon be sinking them like the Great White.
Welcome back. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, we turn Muttley into a chocolate eclair as any particular character out of Mortal Kombat 2. Okay, now, to do this move, it's a bit tricky. First up, boys, men, or whatever, you would go forward, and forward, skip to Maloo, my darling, do-si-do round the mulberry bush, okay, a little German dance, okay? And the attacker who would be about to turn the opposition into the chocolate eclair will now do a groovy little hip gyration whilst outstretching his palm, not unlike the king of rock and roll, Elvis himself. And if all goes well, that's not right. It's ringing. Yep.
Adam, you fool, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? You've got to say the magic words.
That's right.
Fool.
I've got to say the magic words.
Well, that's it, just hang up on me.
Garthbrook sucks.
And anyway, what are we doing?
Shut up! Get him out of here! What are we going to do?
What are you doing?
No, the turn. What was the turn?
I'm going to get you and rip it right out. I'm going to take your dick and I'm going to put it up here something that I don't know the letters.
Oh, no, what
This
happened to me? I'm all cold and busy.
Oh, well.
Fellas, oi,
What can you
don't
do?
you pick me up like that, mate. Don't
But,
you open me,
there you
mate.
go. Gross product placement. Stupid thing is, we didn't even get paid for it. Hey.
Oh, yuck. Don't put me near your lips. Oh, that was so gross.
Anyway, that's it for Mortal Kombat 2 this week.
I can't believe that.
Probably have a bit more for you next week if I can't think of anything better to do.
Yeah, mate, I think you're scared now. Oi, fellas. Don't wait for me, mate. Come back, Bev, Adam.
Well, that's it for another zone. Next week we start our best of the year specials. Should be a hoot. Check you then. Actually, not see ya. That's right, Donkey Kong. I was going to tell you about Donkey Kong. Yeah, see, what happened is, back in, I think it was 84 or 82, when Donkey Kong was first released, what happened is the company who were making the game, which of course was Namco, decided, hey, we'll get all the cabinets made and blah, 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 blah. So the people that made the cabinets over in Japan over there got it wrong. They misspelt the game. And it was actually supposed to be called Monkey Kong. But when they got all the cabinets back, it had Donkey Kong on it. Now, of course, the company was horrified because, I mean, do any of you see a donkey in Donkey Kong? I mean, no. You only see monkeys. Well, Kongs. Now you've got monkeys. You used to have big gorilla things. But what we're talking about is the fourth, the hanging on. That's what I'm talking about. And there was no donkeys in it. So, but anyway, it got so popular that everybody decided, hey, we'll just keep it as Donkey Kong because that's what everybody knew it as. And I mean, I wasn't upset. I'm sure you're not either. Hey, Donkey Kong.